Today is the last day of the most incredible 9 days in Belize. If you've been following along, this is the last episode of the Belize series where we'll be traveling from Dangriga back to New York. We'll show you a hidden food gem near the Belize airport,
Literally a few steps from the airport,
the exit process out of Belize, and almost getting stuck in Miami.
It's our last day in paradise. We're gonna go from Dangriga to Belize City, where we fly into New York with a layover in Miami. We're definitely not going in there 3 hours before. There's no lounges in Belize City. I've had such a fun time. We have to come back. There's so much more to experience. There's so much more to see. I'm just happy that everything went so smoothly. There were so many things in motion all the time. So many flights, so many elements. And I'm glad everything went really well. I don't even want to know what the temperature is back home. As for this hotel, I don't know if I would recommend staying here unless you really need to go to the airport, but it is pretty expensive. Food and drinks are not included. You have to pay for them separately. There are kayaks and there's the volleyball court. It's very much a chill place to hang out and relax, I think, depending on what you're looking for your last day. There are cheaper alternatives minus the convenience of the airport. But is that convenience worth the price tag? Up to you to decide. The continental breakfast comes with everything you see here, except the eggs. I added the eggs because I'm hungry and I need food. Everything tastes good. The fried jacks are thinner than the fried jacks we've been eating so far, but they taste just the same. Our flight is at 11:45. We're cutting a little close, but.
And how long do you think it'll be before you get your video?
A couple months, yeah. I have so much to edit. And to get to the sailing videos, it's gonna be 4 videos. So yeah, I hope I captured enough footage for it to be like really cool and capture the essence of the trip, you know?
Yeah.
I was too shy to like vlog.
I know, me too. I was like, I don't know.
You have served me well. There's a really cool gallery here if you should definitely check out. It's close to reception. If anything, at the least it gives you an idea of places in Belize that you should visit. Gorgeous, gorgeous places. So check out the gallery if you come here. These are boarding passes.
Now, if you've been watching this Belize series, then you'll remember that 2 episodes back, I took my first ever jumper plane and I was a little scared, but that's because it was the first time. This one was to another level. In this flight, you really felt the plane shaking, and that was so scary. It was like a roller coaster you didn't ask for, you know what I mean? But thankfully, like most of these flights within Belize, it was only 15 minutes and we got there safe and sound. Shout out to the pilot for getting us there quickly and safely.
We didn't die. Check-in took 2 minutes, but you should still arrive 30 minutes before because they close boarding 15 minutes before the flight. We actually ended up leaving early because everybody checked in, so we were able to leave 10 minutes before, therefore arriving 10 minutes before.
Once we got off the plane, our bags came right out and we started heading towards the only exit we could see. We were stopped, prompting us to hand in a ticket that we were given when we checked in our bag.
Get dropped off right in the main checking area. We already checked in last night, so we're just gonna go straight to the gate in security. I'll let you know how long it takes. Everybody's staring at me.
Once we got to said gate, we were told that we needed to go check in again and this time get
printed boarding passes because apparently it gives you immigration form as well. So we're gonna go back because our electronic boarding passes are no go.
I don't know about you, but all this back and forth already made us hungry, so we asked one of the airport workers who was eating where they got their food from, and they told us that there was a cool spot that is a short walk, and we decided to go check it out.
Literally a few steps from the airport, since we have a little bit of time. Fried jacks are like $3.50 Belizean. We're gonna try that. I'll let you know how it is. We got some juices too. So he got a fried jack taco, fried taco, and I got a fried jack with eggs and beans, no cheese.
I'm not sure I would have watermelon.
Food is acquired. That took about like 25 minutes. The same person taking the orders, who I'm assuming is the owner, is the same person who cooks the food. So it took about 25 minutes. It was a long line when we got there too.
Tamarind better than watermelon.
I don't want the rest of the watermelon. I want the rest of this. I'm gonna throw that away.
Stealing my drink. Egg and bean, amazing. The chicken and bean is really good too, but he says, I didn't taste the chicken. He says that the egg and bean is better than the chicken. Now going back to security part 2, or take number 2. There's a little bit more people now, but I think it's because the flights from the jumper planes are coming in and out like every 15 minutes, but the line moves pretty fast.
Going through security was pretty standard. After that, we pretty quickly made it onto our flight, which boarded outside, and just like that, we were in Miami.
Ladies and gentlemen, American Airlines welcomes you to Miami's International Airport.
Flight 2 out of 3 done for the day.
Leaving Belize was actually the easiest part of this travel back to New York, because once we got to Miami, Freckles got selected for random search, and I'm doing quotation marks because, you know, there are some coincidences that are too frequent to be considered random or coincidences, and he almost missed our flight back to New York. They had him waiting for an hour, only to later tell him that he didn't actually need to be there. The person who pulled him over pretty much just shouldn't have.
Okay, so he finally came out, and I swiped him in, and then I had to come out because we're almost 15 minutes from departure. So I'm leaving in there to eat, and then I'm gonna text him when he has like 5 seconds to run over, and poured him a nice little glass of bourbon. Last flight home, hopefully this is super quick and painless, and then we're gonna be at JFK.
John F. Kennedy International Airport, where the local time is approximately 8:47 p.m.
I enjoyed it. I plan to make a full version with all of Belize together, so make sure you tune back in for that. Let me know if you have any questions. My name is Big Anise. Thank you so much for watching the vlog. I'll see you in the next one.
We have a very important question. These bananas we've had for 6 days. We got them from Simon Suez Jungle. We cannot take them with us. Would you agree to do something special with these bananas? Awesome. What do you have in mind?